this is Chitra. Let's get snacky. So today I'm doing a dish which is to be eaten during the Navratra fast. This dish is made of sago or sabudana. We'll be doing it two ways today, one a savory dish and one a sweet dish. So let's start with the savory, which is a Sabudana Khichadi. To start with, we must wash and soak the sabudana at least overnight. If not overnight, then minimum 6 hours. To soak the sabudana, take 1 cup of the sago, wash it really well with your hands, and then add 2 cups of water to this. Just wash it really well. This is how you have to wash the sago. Once you wash, remove this water and then soak it for an hour in about 2 cups of water. After an hour, just add enough water so that the sago just is soaked in. So this is just about a cup of water. And now you just have to keep this overnight to be used in the morning to make your Sabudana Khichadi. Now I have the soaked and the prepared sago, which is here, and now the 1 cup which we soaked has become 1.5 cups. This is good for 2 people. Now all the ingredients you need to make the Sabudana Khichadi are here. So it's 1.5 boiled potatoes chopped finely, half cup peanuts crushed, 1 lemon juice, some ghee or oil, 2 green chilies chopped fine, curry pata, jeera, pepper and salt. So we shall start now with our Sabudana Khichadi. We are doing the Sabudana Khichadi in a very unique way today. We'll cook the khichdi on steam. So when you start preparing your khichdi, keep a big pan with water and let it boil. In the meanwhile, you start preparing your khichdi ingredients. So to start on the khichdi, put about 2 tablespoons of ghee. Let the ghee get hot. After this, add 2 tablespoons of ghee, then a teaspoonful of jeera. Let it cook for a minute till your jeera gets brown. After this, we will add half a cup of crushed peanuts, 2 chopped green chilies, which are optional, some curry leaves, we'll roast all this together. The peanuts should get a bit golden brown. In the meanwhile, in your soaked and ready sabudana, put salt according to taste. Put 1 teaspoon of pepper powder, juice of 1 lemon if you like it nice and tangy. If you don't like it tangy, you can reduce the lemon juice. Just mix everything outside. There goes in the juice of 1 lemon. Mix the salt, pepper and the sabudana. You see how beautiful the sabudana looks because it's really soaked well. And when we do the sweet dish made with sabudana, the soaking procedure is just the same. Just another 20 seconds for our peanuts to get a little golden. After this, we will add the sabudana. So the peanuts have started to become golden. We'll just do them a little bit more so that they're nice and roasted. Instead of pepper, if you don't like pepper, you can also use a red chili powder, and you can also add some cashews with peanuts or instead of peanuts, or if you want to avoid them completely, you can even avoid them completely. So now the peanuts are done. The sago goes in. Just give it a nice stir. Now we add our potatoes, which is 1.5 of medium boiled potatoes. And now what we'll do is, we're not going to cook it on the gas. So we'll switch off the gas. The water has been boiling here. Pick up your pan, put it on the boiling water, cover this with a lid, and now let it be on a high flame for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you could check it. If the sago is all transparent, that means your khichdi is all ready. So now let this cook for at least 10 minutes. So in the meanwhile, when our khichdi is getting cooked, we can get started with the Sabudana Kheer. For the Sabudana Kheer, what we have to do is, we have to again just soak the sabudana the way we soaked it for the khichdi. So, which means you wash the sabudana, you let it rest with 2 cups of water for about an hour, and then leave it overnight with 1 cup of water to be used in the morning or for at least 6 hours. Again, we have the ready sabudana, which is now 1 has become 1.5. So put 1.5 cup of sabudana in a pan. Take 2 cups of water. Add this to the sabudana. And now what we need to do is, we need to cook this with the water. This will also take about 10 minutes, or till the time you feel that all the sabudana is become like pearls and it's all become transparent like glass. It's been about 5 minutes. We can check our khichdi, that does it need to be on the gas more, or is it cooked? You can see that it's all gone transparent. It looks almost cooked. We can let it cook for just another 2 minutes. So it just depends on the flame of the gas and how well the sabudana is soaked. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, or sometimes it takes under 10. So let's just wait for 2 more minutes. And it's been 2 more minutes. We'll switch off the gas. The khichdi looks yum. You can taste the salt at this point of time. Just remove it in a nice bowl. All goes here in this bowl. You can also just keep it to be eaten later. What you should do is always warm it again on steam instead of warming it or heating it in a microwave, or again putting it on direct flame. Just always warm it on the steam. Here it's all done. We just put some fresh coriander. Let's get snacky. The Sabudana Khichadi is ready. So the sabudana has been cooking for 15 minutes now, and you can see that they've all swelled and become transparent. The water has got evaporated. Now what we have to do is, this was 1.5 cup of soaked sabudana. We'll put 2 cups of milk. You can use toned, you can use full cream, or you can also use any oat milk, almond milk, whatever you like. Just add the milk to this and just swirl it. You see that how the sabudana is become like glass, it's all transparent. And we just need to cook it for another 10 minutes. And once it's cooked, after 10 minutes, we'll add sugar to this. You can serve it hot or chilled. So let this cook for 10 minutes now. For 5 minutes on high flame and for 5 on low flame. So it's been 10 minutes, the kheer is all done. All now we have to do is add sugar. So we are adding 1/2 cup of sugar. You can reduce the quantity or increase the quantity according to your taste. You can also add sugar-free or jaggery, whatever you like. Just make sure that all the sugar melts. We really don't need to cook once we add the sugar. So the sugar is melted. Be ready to serve. You can serve it hot or chilled. I like to serve the Sabudana Kheer with crushed ice because it really tastes well, and it's actually a very nice dish for stomach. It really cools down the stomach, and we'll add some crushed ice to the kheer. It really tastes nice when you get the crunch of the ice with that. And we do not add any dry fruits or anything to this. And now both our sabudana dishes are ready. So let's get snacky with them. The Sabudana Kheer and the Sabudana Khichadi.